Hello everybody, welcome back to WellPlannedBoujee. So today, as you can see from the title, we are going to do my bi-weekly budget. So we are coming up on a paycheck Friday, so we're going to do my budget for the Friday paycheck. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of tiptoed around it already because the first video I did, I was like, I am backtracking a lot. So this one I decided to do it ahead, and it's really messy, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna make it really cute and really nice to show you guys how I manage my budget on this one. But other than that, let's get started. I do want to say, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I will make sure to incorporate this budget video because it got a lot of hits. Well, a lot of hits for me as a new YouTuber. So I was like, okay, people like to see me budget. I have a really big budgeting expense coming up. I'll be moving into a new apartment, so I'll definitely kind of take you guys on that journey with me. I'm not really good at vlogging because I just don't like to be bothered in stores, but at least I can kind of show you guys how I deviated the funds in my account to be able to afford this new apartment. So we'll get into that. So first things first, if you guys are new here, you guys do not know about my handy pencil pouch, and in this pencil pouch there's nothing but pink and magic. So we're going to pull out all of the budgeting utensils, which is all of the pink stuff. These are all tool products except for the pencil. I should have a pink tool. Oh, I do. Okay, so let me rephrase that. All of these are tool products, and I did a review on the tool notebooks and products in another video that will be linked down below, or you'll just be able to go on my page and go through the videos. I'll make sure to try to link it right around here somewhere. So these are my budgeting tools. They're all pink. If you guys haven't got a theme, my favorite color is pink, so everything you see is going to be some variation of pink, blush, or anything like that. But that's not what you're here for today. So of course, this is my planner. This is my catch-all planner. If you guys have seen my video where I talk about my planners, if you haven't, we'll link that as well because I have been on a roll. So today we're gonna kick right over into the finance section where we always hang out. Of course, just for the newcomers, I definitely want to show you guys, this is my calendar for May. This is how I track all the automatic payments. This is how I track when certain payments are due. This is how I track paydays. This is an editable Etsy document I got off of Etsy. I'll make sure to link this down below again to make sure you guys can go get this document if you need it. And then here I have my upcoming bills. So June, Apple Music is going to start charging me on the 6th. August, Skillshare is going to charge me $99 because I use their service. Things like that, they're like annual subscriptions except for Apple Pay because it's my first time getting charged for them because I just switched to Apple. I like to write down because those annual ones will kick you in the butt. Like BJ's, they kicked me in the butt one year. I was like, no. Let's start putting this at the front of the tracker. And then you guys know I have my little owed section where I put my owed credit card bills or things like that. Of course, that number is, actually no, that number is actually still true to this date. So we're gonna work on that today actually. Other than that, nothing else is there. And then this is where I put the monthly bills just to make sure the ones that are definitely due during the month, I make sure to pay. So there's that. If you were with us for the last video, you kind of saw how I did the first half of May budget. So I usually follow a trend of car, if I have to pay it, my personal loan, living expenses, savings, and then I take one credit card and pay it down. This is a little cute description of my April budget. Of course, I didn't film this one. This one was really good. So I think I'm going to follow the same layout I did for this one. And then I have my moving list, which we won't get into that because that is going to be for a different video. So what we're going to do, take 2 pages out and shimmy this over to the side because I'm a lefty, and if you guys are lefties, you know you gotta have a flat surface to gotta turn the page. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of move you guys in a little bit, zoom in a little bit more to make sure you guys can see what we're about to do. Okay, I have a feeling my battery is gonna die like halfway through, but I'll make sure not to touch anything until after it comes back up. The lighting may change, guys, but I do apologize. I'm filming this after work because I am so tired. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. Alrighty, so as I said in the previous video, which I hope you guys get a chance to go watch, I am working on a very different budget now because due to COVID-19, I'm getting paid more as an essential worker than I was previously. So what I've been doing a lot more lately is divvying a lot more to savings, which is what, you know, you're technically supposed to do or cover those expenses. But I've been really making it a driving force to say, put this in your savings. So I've reached my savings goal, which was $1,200 within the past month or so. My next goal is going to be $3,000. I'm trying to reach it. I know it's kind of crazy to reach it by June. I think I'll come up short, but at least I'll come up with a come up. So that's how I look at it right now. So my next paycheck, what is Friday? I don't know what Friday's date is. And I don't have anything on me to do it. So my next paycheck, so we're gonna put May budget right up here, because usually I'll do a half sheet for each one, so like the first half, second half, but because I'm filming this now, we're just gonna do a full sheet, which is fine. And another thing is, guys, my handwriting is terrible. I know. So we have the May budget. I just feel like it's kind of blurry. No, we're good. Okay. So the Wednesday before paycheck, we always get our pay stub. And with that, I take all of the money coming into my pay stub and I make sure to go ahead and balance it out to where I have every single dollar accounted for. Having every dollar accounted for from your paycheck really makes it easy for you to go ahead and budget out what you need, and you're not missing out on important things. So what I'm gonna do this time, because I do operate and own 3 accounts at my bill paying banking location, I'm gonna put my bills, which is going to be the bills account. I'm going to put my cash account, which is my shopping, wig, and anything else that my heart desires account. And then I'm going to put my savings to make sure I deviate out from my savings, because these have to be set up as transfers, as you guys know. So we have the amount I'm getting paid this week. Woohoo! And what we're going to do is, first things first, I decided I wanted to knock out my credit card. Guys, I have the worst habit of using my credit card when I can't find my debit card. I'm one of those people. So right now, due on my credit card is a little bit over $700. That's just because I have a storage unit that comes out. All my automatic payments come out of this card except for like the really big ones. So it doesn't bother me because I usually have it paid up by the end of the month, and then it racks up again. It's really just a thing. And then on top of that, I gain so many rewards points from it. It doesn't really bother me. Half of the time the rewards points pays almost $50 to $60 of it. It's really good actually. So this is what I have decided to pay this month. So this is Navy Fed. I will say I like this card, but I am in the market for a better rewards card. Even though these are good, it's a weird way of claiming them, and it's just not user friendly. So we're definitely going to get into that. So got my trusty little phone and my calculator. So we're going to take the 1482.85 minus the 390.35. And I like to keep round numbers and everything. Probably this will be a little bit off, but of course it's okay. We're gonna figure it out at the end. So that comes up with $1,092.05, 50 cents left. I said 5, oops. So with that amount, that's gonna bring us into the live off of money. So living, I usually divvy out myself about $350 to live on for the time until next paycheck. Usually this is still too much. I'll probably end up lowering it in the near future, just because I really don't need this much. I end up buying crap that I don't need, and I could have put more into my savings. So that brings us to a total of $742.50. So this is live on. Live on, of course, is groceries, things like that. Then we're gonna get into savings. Now we have $742 left. My goal for savings is $500. This is my goal. I may have to teeter my goal just a little bit, but I don't want to do anything less than $300 this month. So we're gonna take a smooth $500 out of that. And we've still got $242.50. With that $242.50, I have decided that I want to pay this little bit of difference to TJ Maxx. I don't have any more charges on TJ Maxx, so it's really just I'm just paying this off. It's like, I think it's still $235 left on there. It's really not a big thing because it's really not being used. Even with the stores open back up, I've still been using my debit card. I mean, yeah, I just can't really say that I've been using it that much, honestly. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that $42.50, and again, those round numbers mean a lot to me. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am, to TJ Maxx. That leaves a smooth 200. Now with this 200, I would love to put it in other places, but I have a Capital One card that got used by accident. And with it getting used by accident, it's actually right at $200 because I had like 30 points worth of bonus on there, and I was like, crap, I actually charged something on there and didn't realize I did it, and it was annoying. I was like, crap. But it actually comes out to 200 even, and that's where I'm at. I wrote that wrong because this would have been so pretty if I didn't. That brings up our whole budget. So the budget was actually really easy this time around. I budgeted every single dollar. I know exactly what I'm buying at the store. I don't really have any issues. And then of course, I think it's because I wrote it out first, guys, because I just was just seeing the difference. Like, I really did all this at work, and I was like, I have the freak idea. I can never tape that and show you guys, but this is real life, and then this is the pretty. So if you guys have ever wondered what's like the behind the scenes of a budgeting person, I'm pretty sure they all look like this, and then they write it out nice and pretty over here. So this is me. This is my thought process trying to get numbers crunched. And then here is this version that you guys get to witness. So we have got our complete balance down to 0. And right now we have 500 in our savings. It's quite the freaking lovely to donate 500, not donate, but put 500 in your savings, because that's a lot of stuff. Especially with moving, 500 in my savings is groceries, stuff for the house, like things like that. So it really makes me happy. So what we need to add, sorry guys, my camera spontaneously stopped, so I'm not exactly sure where we stopped at, but I will catch you guys up to the point where I am going to start deviating my bills out into the bill paying account, cash account, and savings account. So what we're at right now is me going in and highlighting where the bills need to go into the bill paying account. So we have the TJ Maxx bill that comes automatically drafted out the bill paying account, and then we also have the Navy Fed bill, which comes automatic drafted, and then Capital One. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 totals, we're going to add them up, and that's how much I need to transfer. Now, I put the budget at $350 because usually when I add up my bills, I always put an extra 20 in there, because for lo and behold, I'll forget something automatic's coming out. I think I've got it set now to where I don't have that issue anymore, but you know, just for the shits and giggles, we're gonna make sure. So we're gonna transfer, I'm gonna transfer at least, because I know there's like $15 to $20 in there already. I'm gonna transfer $640, just a round number, into the bill paying account tomorrow. So with cash, $640, we're gonna take and I know savings is getting 500, so let's rework this. So we'll do 640 plus 500 leaves us 1140. So we're gonna do oh, it's because I didn't put the change on it. No, I did a round number, that's why. Okay, I remember now. It was like 1140. I hope that's right. So 342.85 will be in this account, which is plenty to live off of for 2 weeks, because I don't go anywhere and I don't do anything. So that's pretty much my budget. Now, going in depth a little bit, as far as this is concerned, this will be paid off by the end of the month, because what I did was I took at least half, or I think I took a little bit less than half. I'm not sure. I know it was $790. 35 divided by 2. Okay, I was a little bit less than half. So I plan to make 2 big payments to this, get this paid off by the end of the month, because I know I have an extra paycheck coming up this month. So if you guys are on bi-weekly, your 1st and 15th actually ended up being that we had an extra paycheck this month, which is phenomenal. So I'll probably end up getting this done. As far as to live on, that's my budget. That's been my budget for so long, since I've been in college, since I've been working 2 jobs. Well, I'm not working 2 jobs anymore, but since I've been working, that was always my budget, was $300 to live off of, make it work. $350. I increased it to $350 when I got a little bit older because I needed that little extra give when it came to wig buying. I'm just gonna be honest. TJ Maxx isn't really a high priority for me because I'm not spending a lot on that card. I will have it paid off before I move because I do like the fact that they have there's a lot of good things in there that I can buy. Like they have a bundle of 120 trash bags for like $9.99, things like that, stuff for the apartment that are really, really cheap in there that I know is good quality. As far as Capital One goes, this one is pretty much done. What's on there, of course, I discussed, is not mine, so it's okay because I'm married. So it's really okay how that worked out because I don't take care of it, but I did have to take care of my own purchase right now. Other than that, I think that is it. This was a really shorter version of last week's video. What I need to do is actually sit down and make more budgeting videos and how I do debit payoffs and things like that. I don't really want to over talk you guys, but this is pretty much my budget. As far as, I do want to discuss how I do my transfers. So what I do and what I love to do, when it comes to paying bills, is scheduling my bills on Thursday before 2 p.m. I do this because if you schedule on Thursday before 2 p.m., it counts as a same day payment. So that way on Friday, when all the money transfers over, when your paycheck hits your account, because if you have direct deposit, your paycheck will hit your account, you have your automatic transfer set up from your account that received your direct deposit into the bill account, like I do. So I'll have an automatic transfer set up for $640 from my cash account that gets the direct deposit into the bill paying account that's going to take over this. Everything pulls same day. And with everything pulling same day, that means the money's out, everything's paid, everything's reflecting. It's quite lovely because it counts as a business day. So that's something that I really, really enjoy doing. Something that I have been doing for a very long time. And it just works for me, guys. Like, it just works to be able to see the bills come out of one account, and then you don't have to worry about going to the grocery store or scheduling your groceries and things like that. As far as savings goes, this is short-term savings for the apartment. My long-term savings resides at a different bank. I know you guys don't see me put money into it as often, but every time I buy fast food, I transfer the same amount of money into my long-term savings. That in alone has saved me over, I want to say, $3,000 to $5,000 within a short amount of time. Because when you really sit there and say, if I'm going to do, my thing is, if I'm going to do retail therapy, I have to be able to buy it twice. So if I go to the store and spend $100 in retail therapy like I did the other day, I kind of went and bought like all new makeup. I don't know why. I'm just gonna be honest. I just really wanted to go to Target. It's the quarantine. That's what we're gonna blame it on. With that, I automatically transferred $100 into my long-term savings account. It just took a little guess over there at it, and it's quite lovely. But that long-term savings is also a part of the apartment move, as far as financially, but I really don't want to touch it, if that makes sense. I have to, like, my car breaks down, I need to buy a new car, I need a down payment. If something were to happen, it was my fault. That is what that saving is for. But we'll talk about that in another video, how you set up having 4 bank accounts really works for you. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this budget made sense to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely hit me up below, because I know I talk fast when I'm excited. I do come from a financial background, if you guys have any questions about finances and things like that. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.